You guys, welcome back to KOs. This is now my Liam Smith versus Chris Eubank Jr. The rematch prediction video now for you guys. Big rematch happening this Saturday night, which I cannot wait for. Obviously Liam Smith dominant in that first fight, of course. We go into breaking that down now, just quick before we get into the prediction of the second one. Let's be real. Eubank saying that he was like dominant and outboxing Smith before he got knocked out. Like, I really like Chris Eubank Jr. and I want him to win this rematch. But he's being a bit delusional in that kind of area, to be fair, because I think it was clear from the start of that fight Liam Smith had his number. Liam Smith was always having some really good success, even in those first, second, and third round. He was having success because Chris Eubank Jr. was leaving that chin of his way too high. He was going to the body well, breaking Eubank. He was, basically, he knew what he had to do. He was guarding himself well, wasn't getting hit with anything. He was blocking and parrying the jab of Eubank really, really well. Eubank did land the jab at a few times and, was doing well. Eubank did show off some good footwork in that first fight, was, sticking the jab out there. And, he was able to keep Liam Smith at range for most of the times in that round. But you could tell, Smith was only just finding his way into that fight and was basically getting even closer and closer as the time went on to getting on that inside and getting the success that he needed to get through getting in the inside, getting rid of that lead hand of Chris Eubank Jr. and doing his work on the inside, getting in and out quickly and really, really going for it. And, Eubank Jr. in this rematch, I feel like he's going to want to try and outbox Liam Smith, and I feel like it's a really difficult ask for anybody to outbox Liam Smith. He's smaller than a lot of his most of his opponents. He's got less reach than most of his opponent, but he's so good at finding his way on the inside, and he's so good at here. He's a really good, quick combination puncher who, in my opinion, is going to be able to cause Chris Eubank Jr. a load of issues. And Liam Smith's coming to this fight with a load of confidence. He's done it before. There's no reason why he can't do it again. Yes, I do feel like Eubank Jr. should be, changing it up a bit. He's obviously been training around like Terence Crawford and his trainer and stuff. So, we could possibly see a new Chris Eubank. But no, to be fair though, I don't think Eubank Jr.'s had enough time. He's only just switched camp. He's been in his new camp for 5 weeks or 5-6 weeks. He hasn't really had enough time. He is with him, to be fair. In that last fight that we saw with Chris Eubank Jr. when he fought Liam Smith, he was getting caught up in styles. And the style that he has is weird. He needs to change it. To be fair, we've seen ever since he was training with Roy Jones Jr. I don't know, I just feel like there's been a massive downfall in his performances. And, I do think they've been focusing on Chris Eubank Jr. boxing a bit and using that jab a lot more. And Eubank has got a good jab, but I don't think it's good enough to be able to keep Liam Smith off him for the whole 12 rounds. I don't think Eubank Jr.'s got the ability to be able to knock out Liam Smith. I don't see a world where Chris Eubank Jr. knocks out Liam Smith, because I don't think he hits that hard. I'm not gonna lie. He holds back on a lot of his shots, especially with this new style he has. He goes in well with the jab, but he holds back with his right hand. He does. He really does. He holds back a lot with the right hand and doesn't get full power. Liam Smith's going to keep coming at you like a machine throughout. And, I think the thing that has got Chris Eubank Jr. very far and what could win in this fight if he could is his chin and his engine being amazing. And, if they do get into a firefight, I feel like it is interesting because I do think the elbow, it might have done it a bit. And obviously, Eubank Jr.'s shin was kind of broken in that first fight, but you never know. It might have just been a bit of an off day for Eubank. He didn't look exactly amazing, in the ring walk and everything coming to it. Didn't really look himself at all. But Liam Smith just proved that he was levels above anyway. And, we've already seen just the way he's able to get on the inside and the way he keeps you thinking the whole time. He's really awkward, Liam Smith, and could do it again. Let's be real. Liam Smith fought at a high level. Chris Eubank Jr., he's fought Liam Williams, who, let's be real, he boxed well in that fight, but that was always going to happen. And, Yeah, like Eubank, like he didn't eat like the knockdowns that Eubank had. They weren't even like massive power shots, were they? Like, let's be real. Yeah, I know that Eubank Jr. Not Liam Williams down in their fight, but he never looked like he was knocking him out. That's why that fight went the distance. With Liam Smith just knows what he's doing, knows how to deal with Eubank Jr.'s kind of style, comes forward really, really well. And if they have a fight, you know, Eubank Jr. might stand a bit more of a chance. I feel like it's better than trying to box Liam Smith, to be fair. I don't think that will work if he fights the way he does in the first fight. Let's be real, it was never going to work. You could tell, I knew from that second round, Eubank's losing this. He can't deal with that proper good, calm forward style with Liam Smith where he's going to take you down, work the body really, really well. That's what Liam Smith does. And Eubank wasn't able to deal with that at all. Yeah, I feel like it's a really difficult one for Eubank to win. But I can picture the scenario of him winning. But it's going to be difficult for him to win. If you really do break it down, then Liam Smith, it makes all the sense in the world that he does it again, to be fair. And Eubank, I find it hard to struggle. I struggle to find how he does win this fight. I honestly struggle to find how Eubank wins. He's got a good jab. He's going to use it. He's probably going to try. I don't know. He might try and box Liam Smith again. He might need to keep the fight at range, or he might need to go for the fight. But he'll probably lose that again. I don't know. It's a difficult one. Liam Smith puts combinations together way better than Eubank does. Eubank's got good hands, but doesn't have the full power in it. Eubank definitely doesn't hit as hard as Liam Smith does. He's always putting everything into his shots. Eubank doesn't work the body that well, in my opinion. And the thing is that Eubank just leaves his chin so high open, especially with this stupid new style that he has, which must change if he has any chance of winning this fight. In my opinion, it makes all the sense in the world that Liam Smith wins, but I just feel like it's just going to be one of those fights where it's like, oh yeah, it makes all the sense that Liam Smith wins and everything. Like Liam Smith, you know, he's like the normal prediction to go for. He's the safe option to go for. But there's just some way that Eubank just randomly just is able to do it, but none of us expect. I have a feeling it's just going to be one of those fights, like. The prediction and who everyone's going to be putting the money on is Liam Smith. But it's just going to be one of those weird fights where Chris Eubank Jr., who on paper shouldn't really be able to win this fight because, let's be real, I don't really see any way Chris Eubank Jr. can win, but he probably will find some kind of way to win this fight. That's what I'm saying. I have a feeling Chris Eubank Jr. could really find a way to win this fight, but I don't know how. I feel like it's just going to be one of those weird fights. And I never do these kind of like prediction things. It's just going to be those weird fights where the logic person who everyone thinks is going to win, which is Liam Smith, is going to lose somehow, but I don't know how. It's like the Aljamain Sterling and Sean O'Malley fight, basically, in the UFC. That's how I kind of think this one's going to go, like just a weird winner, which would be Chris Eubank Jr. I can just picture that happening. How do I think he's going to win? I don't actually know. I can't give you a round. I can't give you how will it be points or anything. I don't know. I just have a feeling he might win, even though the logic prediction is Smith. But I have a feeling Eubank might just somehow find some kind of way to do it. It's going to be a weird outcome in my opinion, but Eubank Jr. will win. And I hope I'm right. I don't know if I'm being biased here. I can just picture that scenario because I want Eubank to win. But I just picture the scenario of him winning, but I don't know how. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. Eubank Jr. to win for some reason. I don't know. I just picture it for some reason. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, Kales. I'll speak to you on in a bit. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out.